Yo, what's up? This is LB back at y'all with another one. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon whenever I drop a video. That way you get those updates. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, good morning everybody. Hope everyone having a wonderful day and achieving whatever goals and aspirations you have in your lives. Now, Max Kellerman, I mean, is there any level of disingenuousness that this man won't stoop to? First, in one breath, he goes, well, I don't think Carmelo can score 18, 19 a game. But in the same breath, was like, well, I hope he still makes it on the roster. I'm like, how disingenuous can you be? And how disrespectful can you be? See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to guys like him, man. They always shoot off at the mouth, talking greasy about a player, and then when that player claps back at them, then they feel some kind of way about that. You know good and well Carmelo Anthony deserves to be in the NBA roster, and yet you continue to bash this man every chance he gets. I'm like, what's your game? You did it with Melo. You done it with Kobe. You did it with MJ to an extent. What's your game, Max Kellerman? What is your beef towards Carmelo Anthony? Ain't talking about back in his day. He was a really good passer back in his day. He can't pass the ball now? So disrespectful, so disingenuous. You hearing this man all year, and then come January 7th and be like, oh, well, I told you he wasn't going to make it. I told you he wasn't going to pan out. The game just passed him by. No, sucker. The game passed you by because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sitting up there disparaging Carmelo Anthony like that. Shannon Sharp, another one. Sitting up there. The man had the first game back in like damn near 2.5 years. I take that back. Because he did play all the 10 games last year. So the man played all the 10 games last year. Hadn't played one game of NBA basketball since Tuesday, until this past Tuesday. First game back, had 10 points. Had 5 turnovers, but a couple of those turnovers were, Hassan Whiteside not looking for the ball. Nevertheless, he had a decent game for his first game back in a while. And then Shannon Sharp sitting out there, talking his buffoonery against Carmelo Anthony. I'm like, what the hell is your problem when it comes to this man? This man has pretty much done everything right. He's done nothing wrong. Well, I take that back. There's a couple things he could have done better, but nevertheless, in the grand scheme of things, the man's been pretty much, quote-unquote, towing the line, and we're bashing him for it. I don't understand these guys, man, in the media. These guys that have never dribbled the basketball, don't know the ins and outs of a basketball play or a situation or anything regarding the game. They just go off numbers and advanced numbers, and they think, oh, but just because he put up this number, that tells the whole story. No, numbers don't lie, but they all. All right, let me say this real quick before I get tongue twisted. And, you got these fucking trolls on here coming and talking about I'm slow talking and all that, right? Numbers don't lie, but they don't always tell the whole story. How many times have we seen examples of that? Where we're always talking about padding stats, right? Where LeBron be in the game, it'll be like 5 minutes left in the game, Lakers already up 25 points. What is he still doing in the game? Padding stats. So for someone who didn't watch the game, when they look at the box score, they go, oh, well, LeBron must have been the reason why the Lakers won. They won by 30. No, a lot of those points he got was in garbage time. James Harden, another one, be in the game team about 19, 20 points with 3 minutes to go. He's still in the game. Padding stats. Numbers don't lie, but they don't always tell the whole story. If you're watching a sporting event and you see the final score was like, I don't know, 119 to 98, you might think, oh man, they got blown up. Not realizing that the game was probably close throughout until the last 5 minutes of the game where the other team pulled away. So you just can't just go strictly off numbers. And then this is what I'm talking about when like guys like Nick Wright and Max Kellerman, they go off these numbers and they think, oh, these numbers are the gospel. No, they are not the gospel. There's a lot of other things and variances that has to be taken into account. And with Carmelo Anthony only his second game back, Damian Lillard is out, Hassan Whiteside is out. Pretty much the only offensive option they got is CJ McCollum, because you can't trust enigmas like Rodney Hood and Kent Bazemore. So until everyone gets back, it's going to be some growing pains for the Portland Trail Blazers. And that's the bottom line. But to sit up here and pretty much not make this man credible in the basketball court is disgusting. And it gets on my nerves with that, because Carmelo Anthony is a way better basketball player than a lot of these other guys playing in the league right now. This LB.